Oh, you made it back. You must really want to improve your game. Appreciate that. Always glad to have others on the team. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Sunday transmission. We're using a 2V set on this one. We're going to flip it though. 2Vs right here. But we're going to use, you can use what you like, but I like this one here. In case if a double pitch comes up, because when I double pitch, it'll normally happen on what's set up on the top. So, I'm going to set this up here so, the double pitch can't get me on the top. So that's just the way it normally happens for me. So just going according to, past, data and things that I know, that have happened, I've seen over and over. But we're going to use this we're going to use that set, but we're going to use a full hand with it, and we should, excuse me, in case if that picked that up, we should be hitting some prime numbers. This isn't a roll where we're thinking we're going to throw our average or anything like that, like, our regular big average. This one, it's more like a 15. Not like, excuse me, not like 20 or, like that. I mean, you can get going, don't get me wrong. Definitely get going. But, should we turn this fan on? A little bit warm there. Alrighty. So we'll use a 3-5-1-5 set. Full hand. Like that. And we don't try to force our first finger all the way down. Our hand doesn't do that. Oh, excuse me. My hand doesn't do that, man. So I hold it like this. In the back, I'm back here, squeezing lightly to keep those pips in together. Come out, roll. Like I said, we're looking to see some prime numbers on this one. 5-1. But I like this one because I know that I can depend on some things coming up that's in the on the dice set that's just there, like 4s and 10s. I know they'll be coming. 5-1. Cadillac, buckshot. Now see, that 5-1's an awesome hit actually. 5-1s will come up. We can see, watch when I show you this. See how that worked? Look at that. That's how tight the dice are flying. Watch. Boom. That's how I have them set. That's what's on the top of the dice when I'm throwing them. See that? So they're still the same way. Just barely any turn on that, any movement. So, that's what we want. We'll be glad to take it, But we should see some numbers, like you'll see 5-3-8s, 5-1-6s, prime numbers on this one, because the dice will, turn off its, what I'm setting on it a little bit, 8. Oh. See, that one turned right off. What I mean, see right there? Same thing as with the 5-1-6. Watch if I can do like this. It gives us our 10. It's part of the set, You're saying there, it's just the little intricacies. It's just good to, notice those things once you start learning your dice and studying them, because it's really important. That way you'll know, how you're rolling. 5-3-8, Cadillac, buckshot, Cadillac, buckshot. What'd I say? We'll throw 5-3-8s, 5-1s. Haven't hit our prime number yet, but prime ain't prime hits yet. But we'll definitely take 2 back-to-back Cadillac buckshots. I mean, that's that's what we want. Watch me not throw any prime numbers now on this thing. But it does throw them. You know. Got the dice turning just a little bit on us. Four, ho, four, ho. That's one of those prime hits I was telling you about. We're looking to see come in. Well, can we hit a triple Cadillac buckshot? Can we? Boy, I'd say that'd be rad, wouldn't it? 8. Ho. Yeah, dude in the casino the other day was using the full hand. And I was like, wow, man. I was wondering if he had seen any of my videos because it looked like he was throwing a sniper. He was smothering the dice, man. I said, geez, nice. That's how bigger dudes, you got bigger hands, man. I think that's, the books they don't cover that, you know what I mean? That, oh. We are getting a lot of spin on these guys. 4, 1. I think I was supposed to be my 4 right there on that one. Oh well. Oh, we got a roller. We got a roller. But I like it though. I mean, I certainly like this throw, this grip. Like I said, watch. No prime numbers, barely any come up now, but oh well. The point is, on a regular basis, it does come up for me. Yo. These throws are just like a turn off, the dice set when I'm throwing here. So I'm not, whatever. I'm not going to be upset about that, when it does that, because one turn is not bad at all. I mean, that's, like that. See right there, that yellow 11? See? That's all it is. So we're, you know what I mean? We're dancing down the block, so I'm not upset about it. 4, deuce. Sucker. I was supposed to be my 4 hard right there. We're not going to be upset about it. See how that 2's over here? Right there. It's that 2 right there. See what I mean? Just barely a turn, man. It's barely a turn. We'll dance through the neighborhood. If you're seeing that kind of action with your dice at the casino, man, that's really good. Make your money while you can because they're flying nice. You know what I mean? Even if you're not throwing the primes. 3, deuce, 5. See, that was supposed to be my 3, 1, 4 right there. See those ones right there? We're just a turn off, man. We're just a turn off. So we are not upset about that. We will dance all the way through the neighborhood. See, now we're setting it up. We'll tilt it back a little bit. We'll dance through the neighborhood with this set. You're sweating that. What was that, Lionel Richie, All Night Long? But we won't do it all night long. 3, deuce, 5. But we will keep running those repeaters, though. You can't forget about that as well, those repeaters. And another one, look how close I was to my 4 watches. Look at this, just a spin. See that? Just a spin. Wow, what the? You guys see this shit? Look at this, man. Look at this. Now I was telling you about this. Let me take you in. Look at this. Just bullshit right here. Where's that bullshit? See it? Look. See what I mean? How are you gonna call that, homie? What is that? Guess we're gonna have to go 538, right? You see that? What the hell? You know what I'm saying? Bring you back. Just had to take you in there because, you know, keep telling you that keeps happening to me. You know, where they hang up right up on the wall, man. They just hang. It's like, what the heck are you doing, bub? You're just hanging up there. They just stop, which is cool. Yeah, that's cool. You know, you're getting that really luxury dice action at the end there. Where they hang right up on the wall. 4, deuce, 6. Oh man, they're just one freaking turn, man. One freaking turn, man. Look at that. See what I'm saying? I'm just one turn off of my... So, we're not going to be upset with that. We know that... See how that... I'm just showing you that so you can see how close, you know, I am. I'm not, you know, and then when I go like that, see? See what I mean? So it's just... Whoo! It's right there. Is that a 5? You know. So we know, you know, we set up front, we should be throwing some 4s and 10s. We only got one of them out there. But the dice are flying really tight. I mean, they're staying together really nice as far as, you know, just one turn off the set. Dude, that's good shit, man. 4, 1, 5. You know, we won't hang on that 4s and 10s because that's the way it normally goes. You're like, all right, well, should be throwing 4s and 10s, and they don't, you know, come, you know, in the video. So, you know, oh well, 3, 1, 4, and then it comes back to you. Shut the door. 3, 1, 4. Now look what's also on the back. Remember we were throwing that 5, 1, 6. See what I mean? So it's just, you know, we're not throwing as many as, you know, we were expecting, for sure. You know, we definitely were expecting to throw a bunch more, but you know, it happens. You know, I mean, the dice are shifting, twisting, you know, coming off the set. That's a turn, man. So if your dice are doing that, now the beginners, you know, you're not going to really understand as much, but you vets, people, you know, folks that are been following this for a while, Dangerous Arm Underground Craps, at Twitter, Dangerous Arm 1, Google Plus, all the happy stuff, you know. Well, actually, Google Plus and Twitter and YouTube for now. We'll be at real.video. The whole point is, you know, when you're looking at your dice, watch how they're, you know, think about that in your practice and get that locked in also. Get yourself trained up subconsciously to, you know, understand what your dice are doing. Because if they're just, you know, like I said, you know, we said we should be throwing 4s and 10s, but we're just a fraction off. We're just a fraction off, and you're seeing that as I'm pointing out in the dice. You know, they're just one turn off. They're just one spin off or one turn off, you know, or half a turn, that kind of thing. So, you know, if your dice are doing that, you know, it's something that you don't want to be lazy about. When you're first starting off, you're not going to really get all that, you know, but as you get into the game, get into the mix, you're going to start looking into that and adjusting, because that goes hand in hand with adjusting your dice. You know, so our dice are hanging tight to each other, so there wouldn't be any reason to adjust. But we're watching them, so, and we're throwing very, very consistent at that same range. Very, very consistent at that same range. So you know if we need to adjust the dice set according to maybe a 7 might be coming this way, so we adjust this way. You know from the consistency you're seeing, if this was you rolling, you know, you would know that you could trust your adjustment. You see what I mean? I'm only using me as an example so you can understand for your situation. that vape on real quick. Okay. So that's a full hand blaster. What we're doing there, gang. We're just rolling that full hander, using that. Like I said, we like that 2V set myself. I like it. I hope we're getting that release on that one. 6-1. Seem to come at the right time, don't they? That 6-1 should actually have been a 3-1. Look at this. Frustrating. Watch this. See that? It's a little bit flapjack there, a little flat. Oh. One turn off. Again, one. I mean, it's amazing, the one turn. Look at this. Watch this. 549. Boop. See? Look at that. Just from one turn. One turn. See, there's a 549. Boop. Right there. 10. 4. 4. 10. See what I mean? Yep. So I mean about that one turn. So whatever. Like I said, it's not, this isn't going to take you, for me, it doesn't take me like super deep, my regular, my average now is a little bit higher, around 20. It doesn't take me like that, but, get you high teens, mid-teens, and that's plenty. Plenty. Believe me. 3, deuce, ah. Yeah, they're just so close. So close, man. Golly. I like it, though. I like it. So it's just a, good thing to know. Good, if you want to say lesson to learn, something to know. That's a little funky. 3, deuce, ah. Of course, and you guys notice the repeaters and killing the same type numbers, that kind of thing. That's what you want as well. That's what you want as well. Just bang those numbers, man. Bang them and bang them and bang them. That's what we like. So that fire's starting to stretch out there a little bit. Yeah, but the books talk about, they don't say anything about, using this full hand. They want you to, not use as much 4, 1, 5. Is that a red, white, and blue right there, gang? Hey, red, white, and blue. Patriot salute, baby. Patriot salute. Better believe it, daddy. So obviously our, set and this roll's, definitely performing well for us. Well, damn, that was our 9, but we had the extra kick. 6-3, or the had the 6-3-9, but extra energy kicked it into the wall, bounced off to a 5. Sucker. Hey, Sunday, gang, Sunday. Don't forget, we're on Twitter. At Dangerous Arm 1. Full hand. 2 inches out. 6, 3, 9. What I tell you, baby. That last one. See, I'm not bullshitting you. Listen to what I'm telling you. I'm not playing. This is the real shit right here. And I know you love my ragamuffin top. I'm just lazy about changing it. Don't even sweat it. It'll be a new one. You gotta just hang in there. I mean, for those of you that like, aesthetics and all that bullshit, man, it's still, like I said, it doesn't mean anything when you go to the casino. You don't walk in and they're like, hey, how's your, you got a nice looking craps table over to your place, or what? I mean, how is that over to your place? I mean, is it you got a $20,000, or what do you got there? You know what I mean? What you got? Because let me tell you something real quick, gang. Let me tell you something. When I was doing powerlifting, I trained at the strongest gym, in the country. It still is, so I'm just, enough said. Okay? Can't tell you any more than that because it's just too close to home. But here's the deal. It wasn't no fucking, World's Gym and all this, bullshit where it's all crisp and shit. Motherfucker, that shit was dusty and all that bullshit. Equipment was good and it was solid. You might have just a little bit of rust. It's a little bit, but it was mostly like dust, because chalk, shit like that. But it was fucking underground, baby. It was underground like this right here. CK's Danger Song. This is underground craps. This is where you go to definitely get your average up, to learn multiple throws, multiple dice sets, multiple angles, multiple mental, mental gymnastics and ways to think about this game to break you out of the box that dice control isn't real. So, I'm just trying to tell you, gang, I've seen many people with sweet ass tables can't roll a lick. I'm just telling you. Okay, I'm just telling you. I come from a gym and my dudes are fucking world champions. World champions. The gym I trained at, to this day, they're world champions and world record holders. I mean, this is real shit when this is real shit when I'm telling you right now. This is real shit, okay? And if this was a gym, like if my table was compared to that gym, my table would actually be more crisp. You see what I mean? I mean, most people couldn't train a place like that, but we have music. AC/DC and stuff like that. You didn't have no fucking mirrors. So no reason to look at, look at yourself. The fuck you need a mirror for? Look at yourself. See what I mean? Dumbbells, squat racks, reverse hyper machines, real ass fucking equipment. Hyper machines, real shit. You know what I mean? Not a bunch of bullshit equipment either. You know what I mean? All necessary equipment. You see, so I'm just trying to let you guys know something, man. It's not the aesthetics. Because I trained at a gym that's the strongest gym in the United States. And all you have to do is look it up, and you're probably right when you find out. Okay? Just putting it out there. That's all I'm going to say on that. It's too close. I went out there to train for a while. So believe me, I know what I'm talking about. I trained under a guru and, world-class dudes, man. So, when you're here, that's what you're getting. You understand? So that's why I don't even give two shits about the fucking way this looks, man. What I care about is how high it is right here, this here, the bounciness, the action I get when the dice hit, can all, bounce off the wall in that action, the height of the rail. That's really what's important to me. I need a little bit more distance for my straight back throw, but once I move, I'll, take care of that. I'll build I got the plans. I don't know. It's either going to be a 16-footer or a 14-footer. Hell, I don't know, man. I want to build a really nice one, though. This one's like, whatever. Well, I'm just telling you, you know what I mean? I trained at a world-class gym. There's that 10, 6, 14. Of course, that's a prime hit right there. 6'4". Yeah, but, so my guys, they're buddies, man. They're, world record holders, man. World-class shit, so. Okay, so if you didn't know, now you know, gang. CK ain't no bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm not a bullshitter. I train with some really rough dudes, man. Some really rough dudes. Some rough dudes, buddy. Oh, yeah. At a young age. So, but anyhow, this roll, like I said, with this set, I like it. Try it out. 2 inches from the wall. 3, 1, oh. 3, 1, oh. There's another prime hit. They're starting to come up now. They're starting to come in now a little bit, finally. The 3-1, the 4s and the 10s I'm referring to. That was a top hit, as we're setting the dice up, it's a top prime hit. Five, 3, 8. I thought that was going to be that 10 hard, buddy. It's right there in the cards, man. Oh, shit. Well. You just never know, you know, what roll is going to be the one you need to use for the day. You know, don't force, if you have several rolls, don't force, you know, don't force anything. You know what I mean? Don't force anything. You know, something's going to fit for that day. You know what I mean? 6, ho. 6, ho. I mean, I've got like 30 rolls I got to potentially shuffle through. And, you know, I'm not shuffling through 30 rolls every day, gang. Now, you know better than that. You know I'm not going to do that. You know? It just, you know, it is what it is. I just get up and whatever I got on my mind, I just go with that. And then, you know, I'm typically on point with that and can work with it. But if it doesn't work out, then I'll, you know, shift into something else. And sometimes, you know, I want to stay on a roll because that's what I want to work on. But, you know, it's just too shitty that day. And I'm like, I'm straight. I got to get out of that bull crap. That was short. Too short. I don't know what the hell that is, man. I got to get down here and look at this. Shit, I don't want to mess it up as far as, you know, there's a chance I could like turn them over. I don't want to turn them. So let's have a look at it. See what we got. 3, deuce, 5. I had to pull them out of that corner right there. Fives are all the way down here now. It's 10 fives now, gang. 10 fives for the record. Just for the record, that's 10 fives. Yeah, man, we're getting long in the tooth on this one. That was flat. 6. Ho. On a flat shot. Got away with that one. That was a flat shot. Flat. Didn't get any loft on it like I needed. Yeah, so we're getting long in the tooth. This thing's saying 27. I got another video on here that I need to delete. Hopefully we don't get cut here. If we do, appreciate your time. And this is the full hand. We're rolling. 4, ho. 4, ho. Primary hit. 4, ho. I don't know, man. You have to probably go back and count these, man. I don't know. Yeah, I know we got to be... Shit, we got to be nearing 30 by now, right? Was short. 6, 3, 9. Like Tim was trying to come on that one. He was trying to come in on that. We're on a 4-point fire bet right now. 4-pointer. We don't want to do a part 2. You know, we don't want to get into all that crap, man. Two. Snake. Snake. A little short. 3, 1, vote. 3, 1, vote. Getting some good spin. That's bailing me out down there. I'll tell you that much. Got some spin that is just saving my biscuits. Those 4s are adding up finally. Saving my biscuits. Oh, hit the wall. Got a wall. 6, 3, 9, but we hit the wall down there. So it's a no roll. Hit the wall. See how bouncy that was? We're running that back. Check that out. Check that hop out. Like I said, this is dialed into the casino. 5, 1. You gotta like when you do that like that. Messes them up at the casino because it's like, oh, like it's going to hit the wall. Nope. And that spin brings it back. What can they do? They're not really going, sir, can you hit the wall? Because they see you're throwing it hard enough, but then it's, you know, going back. Off to the right. Woo! 5, 4, 9. That looked like that was trying to get that 10 going, man. Right there. That was definitely see a 10 right there. I like this roll. You know, it's obviously performing real nice for us right now. 3, 1, oh. And we certainly would have, you know, beat the shit out of the casino on the fours, obviously. I was saying, you know, it does hit those numbers before it's starting to make a run now. It's starting to make a run. A little short and flat. 6, deuce, 8. But yeah, so whatever with the Buck's saying, you know, like smothering the dice and stuff, you know, I'm all about it. I'm all about it. You know, 'cause they talk about not having as much skin on the dice, so whatever. Six, deuce, 8. That thing popped down there twice. It did a hum. It was like pop, pop. You could hear it popping down there. I want to stop and count, but